Hi everyone, it's Jennifer from Fiberflux. In this video, I will show you how to work the basic bind off in knitting. There's lots of ways to bind off. This is a very basic and easy way to do it. I have here a little swatch that I've made, and to get this project off of our needles, we need to bind off. So to do that, what we'll do is knit 2 stitches, just as you normally would. So you'll have 2 stitches on your right needle. Then you're going to take your left needle, you're going to go in to the stitch that's closest to your body, and you're going to lift it up and over that other stitch and off of your knitting needle. So as you can see, you have 1 stitch that you've binded off, and you'll be left with 1 stitch left on your needle. So knit 1 more stitch, and lift the stitch up and over the needle. 1 loop left. Knit another stitch. We'll get a little more yarn off our yarn ball. You're going to take that needle. You can also do this with your finger. I find that the needle is a little more pointy, easier to lift that up. Lift it up and over. So we have a few stitches off of our needles here. And another stitch. Lift it up and over. And I don't know if you noticed, but when I go to reach back into the stitch, I never actually noticed this until recently, but I give it a little tug, and that kind of, see, creates a little space there so I can dig my needle down in there. Okay, so you'll just keep doing this all the way across. I began with 15 stitches in case you're wondering. We're just going to keep going all the way across. See what we've done so far. Our project is beginning to emerge from our knitting needles, so we can just keep going. We're almost finished. Okay, so we have 1 stitch left on the right side and 1 on the left side. So to finish up, you'll just knit that very last stitch, and take your needle and just lift it off. And then you'll be left with 1 stitch on your needle. Just like that. So after you're done binding off, you have the last stitch. What you'll do is just take a pair of scissors and snip that off. You probably want to leave a little bit more than I did, so you can weave that in later. Then you'll just loosen this up a little, and you can take your needle out. And you can just put that right in that loop like that, just making a little knot, and fasten it off, and then just pull it really tight to fasten it off. So this is our little swatch. We did the basic bind off to finish it off. So that completes our basic bind off tutorial. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the red subscribe button to get all the latest Fiberflux video updates. Thanks again!